I am one of the chosen. This is the chosen race. Look at this earth and look at what's been created upon it, and look at this is the chosen race. It is me, my blood, my people. All right, to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
All the thousands upon thousands of militia members all across this country, I mean, that says a lot, right?
It's not we, the people, anymore. It's them, the tyrannical, authoritarian bastards.
Want to hold your camera?
We, the little poor peasants that have had our mouth taped up and shut.
One in the chamber, you know, it's always in there, you know. The ammunition's always in there.
We, the ones that want to speak, are we the ones that lie dead in graves in prison?
Nobody's going to take my wings away. Nobody. And if they ever try to do that, there's going to be death promised to you.
Last time on Eyewitness, we've been following one of Utah's most notorious hate groups, the Rocky Mountain Militia. Johnny Bangerter, leader of the group, started to feel the heat from local police.
Even since you guys have gotten here, the cops are just getting more cops, and it's all for us.
Militia organizer David Dalby revealed his plans for a secret compound in the hills.
The coolest thing about this whole project is being free.
And militia members Mary and Mary Lynn headed to New York City to share their views nationally on the Geraldo Show.
And we can reach someone, even one person out of the millions, is good enough for me.
Going to the Geraldo show? Do we need to show ID? Oh, okay. Hi.
No, I'm Tara Ann.
Oh, hi.
I'm going to give you some forms to fill out.
All right.
You like it out here?
Yeah, it's really different.
Where are you from?
Utah.
Nice. Wow.
We're used to...
It's quite a ride.
Yeah. So I just put my name and address here.
Sure, yeah. Name and address up there.
Welcome to the latest in our continuing series on race and justice. These are programs that we hope will keep people talking about racism, which we firmly believe is the single most divisive issue in our country today. This one is about the latest incarnation, the latest changes with the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK.
We're the white race. We're the chosen ones.
Do you sincerely believe in your heart that you're better than anyone else?
Yes. Yes, I really do.
Your name again? Lynn. Now tell us about yourself, Lynn. I know you're pregnant, but come on, stand up. Come on, here you go. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, I'm a white racist. I'm Christian identity, and we believe in preparing for the Holy War.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the Holy War being what?
Actually, it's going on, and it's been going on for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime any one of our people that we care about and love get injured, we're able to tend to them, and that's very important to us.
Okay.
We know that our country is headed in a very dangerous path.
Okay. So you've learned nursing just to save white people wounded in the Holy War.
Well, of course I have. That was what motivated me.
Do you have a job now?
I'm a mother.
And you have another on the way.
That is the most honorable job in the world that you can have.
I agree. On that we all agree. Are you involved in this?
Yes.
Where do you fit in?
I'm Mary Lynn's mother.
Really? So
yes.
What do you think, Mom, when you hear this?
I love Mary Lynn, and I love everything about her and what she does.
And this whole Holy War racism business, you buy that?
I understand it, yes, I know.
Did you teach her?
No, she and my son pretty much opened my eyes and...
Oh, they converted you. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Mom and daughter. And these ladies be reformed. Wow.
They're not happy. They didn't get to defend their ideas. They feel like Geraldo played them as fools.
Biggest difference.
Did he get married or something?
Yes. Well, 5 seconds of talk. That's, I guess you could say, it happened again. They didn't really let us, I don't think, say our piece.
I think Mary and Mary Lynn will continue to try and get the word out in whatever way they can, in whatever forum we'll have them.
It's a waste of our time. Or probably...
The Clinton administration, the federal government, they've got no friends around here.
David is busy planning what he calls the ultimate move out of the system.
Everyone I meet, every day, everywhere I go, old farmers, little kids, everybody has a gripe with the federal government.
The other day, I went with Dave to buy supplies for the big move.
It's called wiggleboard.
It comes pretty wide then, doesn't it?
About 20 feet wide.
Doesn't hurt to have a few extras. 50 foot of a 6 mil and 8 foot roll.
You want black or clear?
Clear.
Okay.
Dave's trying to not only move out of the system and away from society, but he's also building his own house for the first time.
Now what about this, the wiggle board and the...
We've got that.
And the furring strips?
We've got that.
Okay, those are what I need then. That'll do it. Okay. And that's it. That's what we were able to get.
Okay. 99.32. Get back all 68 cents.
I'll try not to spend it all at once.
You're right.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
While Dave was at the counter paying for his purchase, this African-American man walked in. And it was really a jolt, because this was the first non-white I had seen in Verkin since I've been here.
Does it bother you to see, blacks in stores, or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I believe in geographical separation. So yeah, I mean, that's, I have no control over it. You won't see them over my house for dinner.
Johnny's sister Barbara can only speak to her kids when the court system says it's okay.
I'm being made an example of.
And it's breaking her heart.
The courts won't let me be your mother, the therapist won't let me be your mother, your dad won't let me be your mother, and I'm getting really mad.
What are we going to be doing with those shovels there, Johnny?
Digging. You're going to be digging and I'm going to be digging both.
Digging for
bottles.
They say they work part-time jobs for their money. But they don't work all that often, and we couldn't film them there because they didn't want their co-workers to know about their affiliation with the militia.
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right.
I love you.
All right, love you too.
How about you drive?
All right, I'll drive. You bet, you bet.
The bottle hunt was a really special day for me and Johnny, because it was the first time that we got to go outside of his house, outside of town, and show me a part of his life.
One reason we're going back there today to dig is we're looking for an old frosty root beer bottle. Come on, bottles.
Bottle hunting is an exciting pastime when you take it from the perspective of Johnny, that it's kind of like an archaeological dig to discover the recent American past.
Knee high. Found a knee high. Another knee high. Now those are the precious ones. I figure if we don't get these, somebody else will.
Looks good.
All right, throw it in there.
Yeah.
Good. I don't know. Look at that. Is that a paper label or painted on?
It's a fresca.
Paper?
No, it's painted on.
Grab that thing. That's a fresca from like back in the 70s? Oh yeah. Oh.
It's a good one?
Yeah.
So how would you rate this bottle hunt on like a scale of 1 to 10?
10, we kicked ass. We got some good bottles. You know, sometimes you'll be digging for a whole day and find one Pepsi bottle like the one we got. And it might take 2 weeks to find a Hires bottle. And a Fresca bottle, I've never found one before.
We ended up with 2 buckets full of bottles, you know, which are much more now than just old bottles. They're a symbol of what Johnny stands for and of the day we spent together.
It is beautiful though, isn't it?
Freezing your butt off? Hi! Come in. I got my call tonight. Those are my kids. Those are my kids. And they're not letting me know or letting me hear from my kids. Donnie and Audra haven't called for 3 weeks now. This will be the fourth week in a row. Something's wrong because for some reason Don's not wanting the kids to call me.
Jonah is Barbara's son from her present boyfriend. Her other 2 kids were taken away by the family court judge because he determined her life in the militia endangered the kids.
I'm being made an example of. I'm angry. Oh God, I know this isn't them because it couldn't be. It's almost 8 o'clock. Hello? Hey Don. Okay. Hey Audra, how are you doing? I thought you weren't going to call me. I was so upset. I was getting ready to cry. I'll be so excited to see you. You guys are going to be there at 10 o'clock, aren't you? I hope so. That's all I'm looking forward to. Every other Saturday is, oh, it's Donnie and Audra. I get to go see Donnie and Audra. I get so excited and I get real nervous, though.
Even after 2.5 years, she hasn't given up this idea that she'll be able to get custody of her kids again.
Oh, hell. I just get mad as hell because... You know, I get so mad thinking about this kind of stuff, Donnie, that they're pushing me too far. They just have to, you know, the courts won't let me be your mother, the therapist won't let me be your mother, your dad won't let me be your mother, and I'm getting really mad. I don't get to be a mom to you guys, and it drives me crazy. God, I miss you and take care of your throat. I love you, Donnie. I miss you. Bye-bye. All I can want to make sure is this will never happen to another parent, that they should lose their children because of their family's religious beliefs.
It seems like Dave is suspicious of us as he and his family evacuate their house.
Everyone's who they are, you know. I'm just saying, I don't know how this whole thing's going to turn out.
David wouldn't really tell us what was going on.
Okay, careful, not too close.
This is their stereo here, right?
Yeah.
But when we stopped by his house unannounced, it was clear that the Dalby family was on the move.
Hey, fucking,
All right, what just happened?
They're up to something, dude. They're up to something.
What happened?
I just gotta know from fucking, inside the jail from somebody, a friend of mine, through a family member, through a brother-in-law, through a family member. It's a secret note got slipped out. The FBI's planning a raid.
When?
See the court documentation.
Anytime?
Yep. There's supposed to be something's going on, you guys.
Well, where are you headed now? Back home?
Yep. Just gonna go there and hang tight. Just do what you guys are doing, man. Be your watchdog, guys.
We're just keeping our eyes open.
Let us have someone over there with you.
If it starts going down, you guys are welcome in, okay?
Well, Johnny, someone has to be there before it goes down, or else we're not going to be able to get in. Someone needs to be with you, Johnny.
Okay.
I'll meet you at your place.
Okay.
All right. He's freaking out.
He is freaking out.
There was a truck and a trailer in David's driveway. David was loading things into the trailer, and they appeared to be moving.
Do you think they're leaving under cover of night right now?
Should we say something to Dave?
Yeah.
So Dave, you're moving all your stuff tonight?
Yeah, most of it.
It was strange. David suddenly didn't trust us.
Maybe just cut it.
Dave, are you moving because you have a vehicle or because of this information from Johnny?
Oh, God, I can't keep up with the information.
So this is nothing new? You're not concerned about that?
Oh, I'm concerned about it. That's one of the reasons I'm getting to a place where I can be away from everything, man.
All of a sudden, he was very cold and mistrustful.
Oh, everyone's who they are, you know. I'm just saying, I don't know how this whole thing's going to turn out. I don't know who's going to get videotaped, you know. Just because somebody's around or just because they're on this videotape doesn't necessarily even mean that they're in the militia. I don't know what's going to be happening. I don't know what's going to be said. I don't know what's going to, you know.
Why do you think there may be people representing themselves as militia members who are not really in?
No, I just know the way the media works. A lot of times they take like new recruits and take a bunch of stuff that's been said, and I don't know what new recruits are saying. I hope they're learning, and when they come to meetings, I try to give them knowledge and stuff. But you know, if you're going to try to get them as like a spokesman for the Rocky Mountain Militia, you didn't get it. And so you know, hey, settle down, take it down. Come here, honey.
But we don't have it.
Come here, honey.
It seems like all of a sudden you're not
No, I got a lot of
trust us, or
no, it's
or
not.
you
It's
think
not.
we're trying to screw you over or something.
Can you guys leave?
Sure.
Thanks.
Sure thing, Dave. Dave's moving out. Not quite the scene of the moving we were expecting, huh?
No, it's more like evacuating.
The situation with Johnny is getting even more tense. He barricades himself in his house. But is the FBI really after him?
Something's going on, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. I can feel it.
So there we were, waiting for this federal raid. Me and Amanda, Johnny and his family, and 3 of his skinhead friends with guns.
Have you guys heard anything from law enforcement that might tip anything off, or
Like what kind of thing?
like anything on the scanners, anything you guys heard? Just
If we heard something on the scanners, we would have been over here
Already,
listening on the scanner.
Johnny was really wired. He was running around, pacing.
Good.
When did you hear something? How'd that play out?
I heard something earlier today from a jailhouse visit. Heard that the ATF was going to hit my brother's house over something about ammunition.
But why would a prisoner know what the FBI was doing?
People in the prisons have, for some reason, had a little bit better access to the legal system than we have.
All of this is going on, and they're making...
The kids gotta eat. They gotta eat.
No matter what happens, right?
Yeah, I thought they ate plenty, but all of a sudden they got real hungry.
I guess the threat of an FBI raid does that to your appetite. So did you ever figure how much you'd be in for when you married Johnny Bangerter so long ago?
Nope. No, we were just kids. We were just having fun. Yeah, we weren't in the movement when we got married. But you know, it's like not long after where we started seeing things and reading literature and stuff.
I've never seen a lot of these vehicles before, and I pay close attention to my neighbors' cars. Look very suspicious. I've seen them drive back and forth. They'd stop. They didn't know where to turn. They didn't know the curves in the road.
Sometimes I wonder whether Johnny is just paranoid, but I do know that the danger of a raid is real. Johnny has threatened the government in writing many times, and the FBI is aware of his activities.
This is a crazy kind of life you guys are living right now.
Oh, I think my life's great.
But it's not.
It's full. The craziness about it is just that they want to attack us. You know.
Why do you think they would want to come and do a raid?
A lot of reasons. Just things that I've said. You know, sometimes I've used my loud mouth a few times, been upset with one thing or another, and the FBI has hated my brother and I for a long time, and they've hated a lot of people in our group for a long time. Something's going on. Something is. It just wouldn't be this crazy.
What do you do to prepare yourself?
make sure that the weapons are chambered. And that's it. Call everybody in California, Arizona, Idaho, Salt Lake, Denver.
So have you gone through this a lot, worried that there's going to be a raid?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, ever since they killed our friends. And they shot Vicky, and when they didn't wake up, of course, you know, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about it. But, you know, we're prepared to fight. I mean, if they're going to attack us, you know, that they're going to be the immoral ones, and whatever we do after that, we're going to be the right ones.
There's no such thing as a boy cry wolf in this movement. And that's what the FBI tries to get. They try to get us frustrated, like they did with Randy Weaver, over and over and over.
Randy Weaver was a separatist who was killed in a gun battle with the FBI. Militia members everywhere consider Weaver a hero, and the government murderers who took his life.
What do you see as your role in this? You said if there's a fight, you'll fight.
Well, I'll be protecting my children. You know, I'll never let the devil take the children out of my hands. They're my children, you know. God gave them to me to take care of, and, you know, if I fail, that'd be a sin.
Something's going on, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. I can feel it. Definitely feel it.
What does that say? Idol! That says idol. Yep. That's the head dude. He kicks ass.
Is this the meal that you eat before the feds come?
Oh God, spaghetti. Not even like spaghetti, but right now, it's the only thing I can eat.
I figured that the threat of a federal raid was over when they turned the lights on and Johnny and Gia sat down to a plate of spaghetti.
Yeah, what time did we get up today? Like early, huh?
So the raid never happened.
Next time on Eyewitness, Dave is suddenly on the other side of discrimination.
They said, well, you know, a lot of neighbors would call. I said, well, you know what? That's just their tough problem. You know, I can't be discriminated against.
The sheriff is going after Johnny.
This Johnny's going to be a pain in the ass. And you need to stay in the car now, all right?
Sure thing.
But Johnny won't back down.
One day we're going to have to meet face to face with the federal scumbags, and we're going to unload the lead on them.